book ever authors. It's time. Now, I've got two surprises, two options here, and this is kind of exciting about what Story Origin does. We've been using it mostly as a distributor, but what they really do, I mean, what people really join is, yes, the distribution is awesome, but it's mainly about group promotions. So there will be a single landing page with a whole bunch of books on it, right? And so here, let's see if we have an example. Let me make an example so I can preview the group promo. So for example, this would be a landing page for our promotion. And here, this one, I will explain this precisely, but worst book ever, singular. This is, in fact, you could just stop now. This is what I want to do for our group. I'd like to have one landing page where privately, only our group, we have our books in here, right? So in here, we will have this link, private group, public group. I'll explain public in a minute, but private is just us. We're not going to share it. So I want us to feel safe that we're not going to share this link to other people. It's just for us. It's just to have a fun place to put our books and make it easier than just, my link and tribe, which is nice. But I also want to show you how these group promotions work so that should you want to use Story Origin further and promote your own book further, this is how it works. So either you create your own promotion like I'm doing today, or you go join another promotion. So what I want to do, and I don't even know, by the way, if this is allowed on Story Origin because I've made it private. I'm not going to allow anybody else in. So I'm like, I say here, sorry people, you can't come in unless you're a worst book ever author. So this is just for us. So if I click apply to group promotion, it's going to be me logged in as Bradley Charbonneau here. So let me go over to here. So I'm not logged in as Bradley. So let's say this is private group. I am one of you. I click the link to join. And now I get to apply to the group promotion for worst book ever. Now this is our private one. So I'm going to apply. And then, of course, I don't really have I'm Penelope or something here again. And so I don't really have an account at Story Origin under this different name. But what you would do is then you'd log in as Story Origin and then add your book. And so because somewhere it would say, oh, which book do you want to add to this group promotion? I want to add your book, your worst book ever, that's already up in Story Origin. So that's it. That is the private one. So again, this private one is just for us. It's just to have a landing page of just us, and it's for us, by us. It is us. That's it. So we want to have a nice landing page for all of us. On to the public one. This one, and again, Story Origin is not like a public place. It's not that people are going to waltz by, stroll by, and see our page. They're not. But what I would love to do, today is March 16th. The 17th for me is always, it's sort of my favorite, not sort of, it's my favorite number, and I always exaggerate the 17th on everything. So if ever I need a date, I choose the 17th. And on the 17th, I have a newsletter. Guess what it's called? It's called the 17th. Not kidding. So in the 17th, it's sort of an update of me and author stuff and book stuff and all that. And often I am part of one of these group promos. And if you ever get my 17th newsletter, you've probably seen them. I say, hey, I'm part of a promo this month. I'm together with, X number of other authors and we're promoting books. And basically what I'm saying is, hey, go check out their books, right? Because that's kind of the cool part. Hey, you know me and my books, yay. But hey, check out these other authors. So what I would love to do, and this is the daring part, are you sitting down? What I would love to do is I would love if any of you, all of you, any of you dared share your book in this public group, okay? And again, public doesn't mean people are going to browse by, but I would love to send I don't know if you guys know how proud I am of you, how well this whole thing has worked. And you guys, we have got, more than a half dozen books that are finished, uploaded in Story Origin, ready to roll, right? So I would love, in my newsletter, I talk about me enough. I don't like talking about me. I'd rather talk about you guys. So I would love to, I'm going to talk about Worst Book Ever in my newsletter tomorrow, but I would love to be able to share a link and say, hey, newsletter readers, yeah, I've probably published a book recently, but check these out. These are the people, these are the authors from Worst Book Ever, and here are their books. And I, of course, we'll prelude it with, by the way, they're terrible and they're supposed to be terrible and all that. But I want to show you how this stuff works. And so I would love to share your books tomorrow, my newsletter. But again, no pressure. Not if you don't want to do it. I absolutely respect that and totally get it. When I wrote my first book, I wanted to hide it under the bed and hide under the bed with it. But I hope that we have gained the ability to not only laugh with ourselves, but laugh at ourselves. And then, as I've seen in these books, a lot of us have, these hidden gems where, yeah, we're making fun of the book and we're writing a super short book. And by the way, I just wrote a short book this morning. I don't know. I'll share it with you guys, but it's here. Let me find it. This one. Here's the book. I wrote this morning because I wanted to get something up here to put it into this promotion. The book is one word long. I'm not going to tell you what the word is. You have to download the book. So that's the deal. I would love for us all of us who have a story origin book, to please join the worst. Here we can get the two links up here. Private group, right? So singular worst book ever. That's just for us. Plural worst books ever is the public one. I can maybe make that more clear in the description thing here. But that's the deal. If you have any questions, let me know. By the way, you don't have to join either of these if you don't want to. If you just want your book up there on your completely impossible to decipher story origin link and you don't want anybody to see it, fine. Absolutely get it. If you'd like to be in the preview group, that'd be super cool right here. And then as you saw, I see it like one of us on one of the last calls talked about, can we get a diploma? Can we have a plaque? Can we have a badge? So for me, this is kind of the badge. This is kind of like graduation day. And this is our graduation photo here on this one, on this private one. This is our private graduation photo right here. And this is where I want to have our books. So, and this public graduation photo is, hey, send it out to my newsletter. By the way, if we're okay with this, and if you put your book in here, you are also allowing other people to share it in our groups, beyond our group, the public one. So also, if you'd like to share this page, this group page, then please, more than welcome. I think it's super cool. Okay, I will stop. I hope that wasn't too rambling. I hope that you understand what I'm talking about. Please, I'm going to put this in Tribe, of course. Comment in Tribe, ask questions, and let me know what you think. And also, remember, I haven't sent this out anywhere yet, so it's just us for now. Put your book up there. We can always take it down, and let's just see how this works. But this singular one, I think that'd be a fun one. Worst book ever. When they asked for categories, they had something like alternate universe. I'm like, yeah, that's us. Alternate universe. That's what we're doing. Okay, guys. Thanks so much. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to put this in Tribe and in an email. And I look forward to talking with you soon.